Congratulations.
Thank you.
I don't even know where to start. There's so much to talk about. I guess can you talk a little bit about, we've had tiered up here Rose, the mix zone, and the one thing that everybody kept saying was how important this squad's depth has been to its run, not just in the NWSL, but all the other tournaments. I mean, we have Delaney, who usually starts, comes off the bench, huge game changer. Can you just talk a little bit about how important that depth has been and how you as a coach have managed that in terms of player selection and rosters and all that and how that's been?
Yeah, well, for us here at Gotham, the key is that, we treat every player the same and we try to prepare every single one of them to be ready in any role, in any responsibility that we think they can help the team. And then it's down to them to be ready to step in. And I'm lost of words for this group because honestly, it's been crazy. The schedule that we've had, the amount of games, obviously adding that we have a lot of internationals, but traveling in midweek and the team to around North America and around all the countries, and everyone being ready to step in, help the team perform, win, and repeat and repeat and repeat. Because in football, that's the only thing that matters sometimes. It's like you can play fantastic, but you need to win, and they've gone over the limit. And the importance of every single one of them is the key. Is how much everyone is prepared and ready. Today we had Tierna coming back on after an injury. She was fantastic and got the goal. We got Delaney that was until the last minute, and she came in and helped the team. But it was every single one of them, wherever they were on the pitch or off the pitch, they've been instrumental to be where we are in every competition. So yeah, the credit goes to them because it was not easy, and the way they perform, not only that they are able to win, but the way they play as well, and that the team changes individuals and the team still maintains that level is credit to themselves for sure. Thank you, Jenna.
Congrats on the win, Juan. Can you just talk about how the crowd helped you guys in this game with being the largest crowd ever and what adjustments you made at halftime?
Yeah, I think it was amazing. The club, not only this year, not only this game, but the whole year has done an amazing effort to connect more with the people of New Jersey, New York, and around America and North America. And today, the environment that the fans brought was amazing, and it's it probably is it was a difference maker, It goes, we're 1-0 up, the team is doing really well, concede that goal on a set piece, and that's the moment where we needed them the most, and they were there, they pushed every attack, you could hear the roar, every challenge, you could hear the roar, and that gives you an extra boost, an extra energy, extra buzz, and that's why, in the, I don't know, 100 minutes or something like that, we were able to score that winning goal, and that really shows the character and the personality of the team, and also like that hard work and character and personality of our fans to never give up, to be there. So yeah, massive thank you to all of them for sure.
Sean, then Jeff.
Coach, how would you compare and contrast last season, the season itself, and the playoffs thus far this year against last year, the journey you're going through?
Well, I think it's different, I think we are growing. I think we have really clear how we play and how we want to win games, and then environments and connections are made by people. When people change it, then that changes. But I think we are different. We're growing, and at the same time, the other clubs and teams are growing. But last year was amazing, full of fantastic people and winners, and we were able to win. This year, to be honest, is amazing, full of fantastic people and winners, and we are 2 games away to win that ring again. That is our target for sure.
Hey, Juan Carlos.
Hello, Jim.
Wondering on the how that you mentioned of how you got it done today, what did you think the difference was in making this happen, and particularly the midfield, how did you feel they performed?
Well, I think that our midfielders, whether they were on the pitch today or they weren't, they are instrumental to our way of playing, our way of pressing, our way to manage the game with the ball and without it. Today it was nearly Yasmin, and that, by the way, was outstanding because she's played most of the games on the wing, and today I think she completely dominated that midfield with Neely and Rose. And then at the end, obviously, we took lead off, we put the line there, just came on the right, and we kept that level. Then McCall came in for Rose. We kept it. I think they've been fantastic. The way we play is very complex, and we demand a lot from them in terms of their efforts and their connection with the game and their technical ability, and I think every single one of them has been fantastic. And Rose was involved in both goals with the set piece and the final goal, and the line also assisted Rose. So yeah, very, very happy with the midfielders that were on the pitch, but also Maitane, Tarin has been there. There has been like a lot of players that have filled in the gaps at some point, and they've been great.
Yeah, just a question on the NWSL playoff format. In MLS, there's best of three. It's caused a lot of drama. Do you have an opinion on single elimination for a playoff format?
Well, I think it's good. I think it's fantastic that you got the advantage if you get a better regular season. I think home and away and giving everyone in the league to have that experience while you are in the playoff, it could work well too. I think this is like you're playing 3 finals in a row if you want to win, no? So it's very exciting for the fans, for you guys, for the players. I think it just make it very, very special that you go and you're preparing to go one game and it's life or death, no? If you win, you go through. If you don't, you go on holiday. So it's I think it's fun and it's enjoyable. Luckily, we've done really well, obviously, these 2 years. But yeah, different formats, they have the pros and cons. I enjoy this one.
Just following up on the emotion of the game, the ebb and flow of it, you had some different moments, a long VAR check,
Yeah.
the late goal, and we were right behind you guys, throughout that. What was that like? What was that like, in communicating to players as well?
Yeah, well, the players, they have a lot of experience now with VAR, and they do their best to stay focused, because you never know. I think it's unfortunately the third time that this year the VAR sent a penalty for us to be given, and it doesn't get given, which is obviously the decision, and I completely respect it. Very difficult job the referees, but it's something unusual. And there was a couple of other occasions, but that could have been a penalty, the one chance in the first half, another one in a corner straight after that one. But for us, it's our mentality, and they know we don't look for, we can't be focused on the past. We don't focus on the problem. That's not in our control. The ref make their decision. We respect it, and we move on to play and to win. If you let yourself go into the decision and it's not given, and then your head goes, and then we are very focused, and the players really show that, and I'm very, very proud of them, because it's not easy, when you think maybe you deserve a penalty and you don't, and you keep thinking about it, but they don't do that. We don't do that. We just focus on what we can control, which is our play, and they've been fantastic.
Juan, when you guys got that second goal, you seem to have had a moment where you connected with the fans and you celebrated. Can you just talk about that celebration? And secondly, both you and Jonathan both come from Spain. On a personal note, what does that mean for you, having 2 elite coaches coming from Spain, now coaching the top 2 teams here in the United States?
Yeah, well, the first is, honestly, I've put a lot of pressure on myself since I started coaching, and sometimes as a coach you need to really lock into the game, and you forget about the environment a little bit, even if it really affects the game. So I took a second just to look around and say, it was amazing. The same at the end, because the fans were really helping us. So it was really special for me to see the players' faces on the bench, the staff, and take a second sometime, even if normally Emily comes really quick to talk about the game, and then we don't have that much time. But yeah, it was really, really special. And then about Jonathan and myself, obviously Adrian has done a fantastic job there. We have players coming from Spain. Obviously, I'm Spanish. I'm very proud to be Spanish, especially in these difficult weeks where we've had very bad catastrophe in Valencia. So from here, I would like to send my best wishes to everyone over there. But it's shown how the whole country is helping. Sometimes maybe some people with more responsibility could help a little bit more, but the Spanish people is really helping really well there and supporting each other. And I am happy that coaches are successful here, wherever they are, or players, because I think we have a fantastic culture, we have a fantastic way of playing. I think at the moment Spain is, they got the golden balls, the Euros, a lot of attention in terms of men and women's football, and it's something that I'm proud of, and I'm very happy that Jonathan is here. It was Fran as well. There's been other coaches in the past, and hopefully, there is more people having success, because Spain, just so you know, sometimes the conditions in the women's game or in lower categories in terms of, the coaching is a lot of sacrifice, people doing a lot of efforts for not a lot of money, and for me it's always a sign of, pride seeing people succeed, because it's really difficult. Thank you.
Any last questions? Awesome. That'll do it tonight. Thank you, everybody, for coming.
Thank you, guys. See you next week in Washington. Oh, this week. We play on Saturday?
Saturday? Yeah.